Yeah, I know, Ross. Good luck, bro. Good luck. What? Oh. Yep. Yo. Yep. Yo, make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all share this. Gotta make sure y'all share it.
Share that thing for me, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Let's turn up on this Tuesday, y'all.
Yo, turn it up. It's Toxic Tuesday. HK got a bonnet on.
This a Pooh Shiesty mask. Don't play with me. I'm a gangster. This is Pooh Shiesty mask. It's a Pooh Shiesty mask. This ain't no bonnet, nigga.
Hey. Starting already with the bars.
This is not no. Hey, bro, on basket. I meant to call you, bro, so you can show up. I meant to call you so you could get on this fucking show with me, man. You coming next fucking week, boy.
Yo, Nothing But the Truth podcast. Make sure y'all share this, cause you already know.
Make sure y'all share this with me, y'all.
Y'all know who the hosts are. Y'all know this man right here, bro. Y'all know the matter of fact, you don't know him, baby. You don't know
me, baby.
You don't know him, baby.
We don't smoke those no more, baby.
No.
Yeah.
We smoke backwoods. I don't smoke shit, but that nigga smoke backwoods. Y'all know him, baby.
Hey,
HK.
listen, man. Backwoods got to give me a promotion, man. I need sponsor by Backwoods after that, man. I just gave y'all free promo. Come on, Backwoods.
Yo.
How I get in touch with Backwoods?
Y'all do not know him. You don't know me no more. Yo, you want to roll them little small swishers and shit like that. He smoked backwoods. You don't know him, baby. Yo, this guy right here, man. It's Nothing But the Truth podcast. Yo, we here, yo. Hey, and we're going to start doing what we usually do. We're going to open up the phone lines because, again, this is a topic. This is a topic, a touchy topic. And we're going to talk. It's Toxic Tuesday. So, you know what I mean? Just look. Make sure y'all share this shit. Make sure y'all get it out there. Let it tell everybody come watch it. You know what I mean? Because, yo, bruh, first of all, that shit was wild. I think you made Pittsburgh's day the fucking other day, man.
I made Pittsburgh's day,
man, bruh. And the fact that these motherfuckers, also, people are just so creative, bro. Motherfuckers is going on TikTok, using your voice, yo. I don't know who that girl is. We got to get her on the line, too. That's what might have to get on the line, yo.
We definitely might got to get Girly on the line. Hold on,
though.
Funny. But there was two of them, though.
Yeah,
we going to give both of them credit.
Yeah.
They both did good. Like, look, I had people who said that they feel like the first girl was better, and I had people that felt like the second girl was better.
Girl? The dark-skinned girl was the first girl.
Yep. Her name is, I believe her name is,
one girl was Asia.
Okay,
that's
Asia Johnson. She was the second girl who did it. But the first girl who did it,
I think Asia Johnson was, because hers was a little
her
bit
name
longer.
is Cash Grant. Cash Grant, you was funny as hell too.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck with nobody's. Y'all both, listen, I swear to God, I've been getting phone calls all day, man. That shit was funny as hell, yo.
Was funnier to me.
Like, but it's like when people be going through stuff, and excuse my voice, I done lost my voice. I've been screaming for like a week,
know.
But like I be going through a lot of shit though that people don't see. So it's like people see when you snap, but they don't see all the shit build up over time and over time. So it's like I don't want y'all to always think that like people be wrong or like or a motherfucker be trying like hurt somebody. Like I like listen, I'm gonna keep it real too. The dude told I know everybody want to know who told.
Yeah, who the fuck is Tone?
Who told now? Okay, that's my first BM's boyfriend. But listen, I swear to God though, y'all, for the record, he never did nothing to me, never said nothing bad to me. My kids never said nothing bad about him, nothing like. But it's just I was so angry I heard.
You got caught up in your feelings.
I was so
guys.
angry I heard that I just put him in it. I'm just like this. It's like all right, like I was so mad I heard that I just put him in it. But besides all that, like, dude, like from what I know, he's a good dude. Like, so you feel me? I mean, I don't know, but I mean, like I said, you feel me? I was just mad as fuck because it's like every time and like and look, I'm not even gonna make this about me. I'm just gonna make this about the world. Like I didn't give y'all enough of me, but whenever like a man be really trying to do good, like just literally trying his best.
They said, "Well, apologize."
Man,
I'm talking about the cousin.
That's as far as I'm going.
Yeah,
like it is what it is. But yeah, when a person be just trying to do good and just be trying their best to do the right thing, and like every time you do the right thing, it's just you still don't get no respect. Like you still don't get like what you feel like you deserve from these women. And like sometimes, not all the time, because you'll get used to it over a while, but sometimes that shit hurt. Like it's like when you do some shit for your kids, and then out of nowhere, like you feel me, like your BM still mad, like she's still not satisfied. Like, and sometimes niggas be like, yo, like, what the fuck more do you want? Like, listen, if I spend time and I spend money and I'm there for them, like, you know, I show up to motherfucking, you know, they got plays at their school, whatever. I talk to their teachers, whatever. If a father's doing all that and he ain't bothering you, there should never be a problem between the two of y'all. No matter what he do for his kids, I understand, you know, everything gotta be worked out, but there should never be a problem between y'all if he's doing what he need to do. That's all I'm saying.
So did a lot of people, like, was there a lot of people, because I know, like, I did see, like, you know, I mean, people laughing, there were some people laughing, but was there a lot of people coming at you for calling you a lame, or calling you a lame, or calling you names because of your live, like, and how you went live and the shit you
well, listen, I'm going to keep this shit straight 100. There was this one girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even want to say her name.
Yeah, you ain't got to.
But I blocked her before my live. Listen, I swear to God, y'all, and I want y'all to know this about me. Y'all cool, but once you try to get too personal with my life and just too comfortable saying certain shit, every time I post, you just say certain shit, and like if we ain't really like that, and I feel like you playing both sides, I will block you. Like, I'm a Gemini. Like, listen, I'm cool as hell, but when you take me there, like, listen, I block men, I block everybody. Like, I really do this shit. This is her, right? No, that ain't her. He's a clown for going live about this. I don't care. All right, boom. I can't listen. And right, I accept all criticism for whatever decision I make in life. I accept all the criticism. So you got every right to feel however you want to feel about me.
But I got a question for Brooklyn though. Asia, we just said your video was funny as hell. I'm happy you joined in here. Before I even say what I was going to say, Asia, I was just saying your video was funny as fuck. Your video was funny as fuck. Yeah, you had my wife laughing for 45 minutes.
Asia, I swear to God, yo. Hey, Asia, I had family members calling me. I ain't talked to in 5 years. I ain't talked to you in 5 years. Yo, bro. Yo, man, nigga, I ain't talked to you in 5 years, nigga. Yo. Quit calling me about TikTok, nigga.
Yo, that's funny as hell. She said, "Tell me right now what you said about me."
No, we ain't say nothing bad about you. We just listen. We want to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because This is one of them type of podcasts that you could call in. If you got a question for me or anything, you could call in. I'll answer whatever. I'm an open book. Like I said, I accept all criticism.
Yeah,
you know, like
back to
it
the.
is
I
what it
want to
is.
go back to this. The Brooklyn lady. So Brooklyn, do you think that like there's a double standard when it comes to men and when they talk about their babies' moms or whatever like that, or even their relationships when they put their relationship shit on Facebook? Is there a double standard, or is that something that men shouldn't do? Yo, we might have to get you on here, Kai.
But this is my thing though, right? Now, I understand there's a lot of men and women who don't go live with their problems. I respect that. But guess what? I swear to God, y'all, if I was to show y'all my inbox, listen, for years and years, there's so many men and women who then said to me, I'm glad you spoke out about that. I'm glad you went live about this and about that. It's like I done spoke out about certain things that I've been through with women, that I've been through with a lot of people.
Okay.
Because wait though, I wear my heart on my sleeves. And it's like when I get a certain, like, it take a lot to get me angry. So when I get angry, I get like super angry. So like that's why like I'm trying to learn how to control my anger, and I'm trying to learn as a grown man to control myself. But like I said, men, we not perfect. And most grown ass men, we've been through so fucking much. Like a lot of us done been to prison. A lot of us done lost so many close ass people in our lives that like we don't got nobody to vent to or nothing. So like sometimes we just be wanting to talk to the people. We just be wanting to talk to some people and just see like, am I the only person that's going through this shit? So like it don't always be like we trying to bash somebody, we trying to hurt somebody, but sometimes y'all, the shit that y'all say to y'all babies' fathers, the shit that y'all say in front of y'all kids about the kids' dad, that shit will hurt. That shit hurt. So like, if a female, like if your kids come and tell you some shit that their mom then said about you, and it's just some super dirty, low ass shit that's low, that you know ain't even true, that you know you're not even like that. That shit hurts for your kids to know that. That shit hurts for like your baby's mom to even be sitting around letting your kids hear this type of shit. Especially if it's a man that the kids really love. When the kids really love that man, there's nothing you can fucking do. Listen, I grew up with a good ass dad. When my mom and my dad argue, no matter fucking what, I love the fuck out of my dad. I used to cry when my mom kicked my dad out. I used to cry. I don't give a fuck. Whenever you grow up with a good ass dad, listen. Some people didn't grow up with a dad. I understand that. Some people didn't grow up with a mom. I understand that. I got friends that lost mothers. I got friends that lost fathers to the system, to the graveyard. I got friends that been through all this shit. But when you like grew up with a certain type of dad, you know that's it's a different type of like it's a different type of love, especially when you have a daughter. It's a different type of love.
Yeah, and I see some of the comments, like, what I mean, some people are saying, like, what I mean, they feel like both whoever do it, is like, or clowns or whatever like that. And some people feel, and I see some people saying like, um, that men, if women do it, men should be allowed to do it too. But it do seem like with men, there's always a double standard because they, like, what I mean, so they get labeled as a lame ass ninja or whatever like that, and these different things when you go live and you express yourself. Because one thing that men get knocked for is not being in tune with their emotions or not saying how they feel and stuff like that. But when a motherfucker, like, he just sat there and said, like, yo, shit hurt our feelings as men, especially when it comes to being a father and being there, because we know not that many motherfuckers are fortunate to even, like, what I mean, to have
Facts.
a father in their life. And then, or some of us grew up without fathers and we try our best to be fathers, and, like, what I mean, to say, like, you still can't win on some real shit.
See, now look, even my man Bunman went live with a whole situation. I don't really know the whole situation. I wanted to bring him on here tonight, but we was like pressed with time, like so like we ain't really got a lot of time, but I definitely want to get my man Bunman back on here, you know, so he could kind of explain his situation. Bunman can even call. You know what I'm saying? You can even call the number and explain your situation, you know, real quick, Bunman, you know, just text the number and then, you know, we'll call you or whatnot. You know, you could explain your situation. I fuck with Bunman. He went live. His shit had like 600 comments. So obviously he was talking about something serious. Now listen, as far as my kids seeing that live, or if they see that lives, even though my kids don't got Facebooks, but I know what type of mom they got, and like she want me to look a certain type of way so bad. But even if my kids see that live, from me to y'all, and like this is just how I feel. You gotta be 100% real with your kids nowadays. You can't hide the world from your kids. You can't hide bad people and bad things from your kids. It's like I ain't gonna talk about everything on here because certain shit is like a little too personal. Certain shit that I teach my kids, and that's just me. I don't give a fuck who judge me. But it's like I teach my kids about bad people. I teach my kids about how people lie. I teach my kids certain shit. Like powerful ass shit that I want them to know for the rest of their lives. Because listen, like I said, I've been through hell and back. Like I got so many family members and friends that's dead, that's not here with me. Like my mental's not really even here right now yet, because I'm still grieving about shit that I went through. But
you can't call. We can't hear the call. So we'll give you. We'll just. That's why we said text us. Text us.
But when it comes to if my child sees that live or not, it is what it is. It is what it is. And if my child come to me and she asks me, why did I say that? Or what was that about? I'm going to explain to her what that was about. Flat out. And like, it is what it is. Like, you can't hide the world from your kids. You listen, nowadays, if you don't teach your kids certain shit, they're going to learn it from TikTok. They're going to learn it from school. They're going to learn it from another kid whose parents don't raise them a certain way. No, they got to know certain shit about life coming from you. They got to know certain shit about life. Powerful ass shit that you learned later on in life. You got to teach your kids now, because there's so much shit that I did not know. There's so much shit that I did not know when I was a kid that I know now that I wish I knew. And listen, I teach my kids all that shit. I'm letting y'all know that now. Right, so it's deeper than the internet, though. I don't think you got to explain yourself. It's definitely a vice versa topic. It is. Because women go live about men all the time and do crazy ass shit. Like whenever you got kids by a woman, and okay, the kids live with her, y'all not together, that situation gets tricky. Like, listen, everybody's situation is different. So you got to put yourself in my shoes. You got to put yourself in somebody's shoes sometimes. When you're in a relationship with your baby's mom, your kid's mom, when you're in a relationship and y'all live together and shit, that's different. Like, all right, y'all be more closer. Y'all might beef or go through shit, but y'all more closer. When you got those other baby moms that you don't live with, you don't really see, they really don't like you, y'all ended on bad terms, y'all relationship, it be kind of fucked up. And like sometimes these women, they get super bitter, and sometimes these men get super bitter. So you feel me? Please not used to deadbeat moms getting exposed. No, facts. Listen.
No, that's real.
Hold on though. For the record though, I do not have no deadbeat babies moms. Siobhan is not a bad mom. For the record, she's a great mom. My kids are smart as hell. She sent them to school. She feed them. They got bedroom sets. Her crib is nice. She got a car. All that. It's just she do so much fuck ass shit to me that I just snapped. But besides the shit that she do to me, she's not a bad mom. Let's just clear that up.
Just real quick too, I just want to let y'all know if y'all were trying to reach out to us, so y'all can give. But
there are deadbeat moms out here. Facts.
So y'all can give y'all opinion. Just message our show, and we'll try to give you a call on here. Like from either, I'll try to give you a call from my page. I can't, or the phone's not working right now, so it's a technical difficulty. So I can't even see none of the messages or nothing that's coming in. So just message us on here and we'll reach out to you. We'll phone you in on here.
All right, though, Token. Let me ask you this though, bro, because I'm pretty sure that you know people like that, and everybody watching this show know people like that. I even slip up sometimes, but I swear to God, I check myself because I was raised a different way.
Yeah.
These women, these new age mothers, they say shit around their kids that should not be heard.
I feel like
right or wrong.
I totally agree with that. I do. I like we just talked about this a little bit before we started. Like on it was a different topic. It wasn't that, but like again, parenting is different now from what we're used to seeing growing up and stuff like that. Not saying our parents was perfect or they did anything right, but again, it was just a different code. Like I see it so much. Like people talk around their kids or say, and then wonder why their kids have these type of behaviors. You get what I'm saying? Like or wonder why their kids are talking about this, why their kids have these behaviors in school. Parents do say a lot of shit around their kids that their kids shouldn't be privy to, and conversations they shouldn't even be a part of. Or then now you wondering when your kids get 13, 14, 15, why they talking bad to you or disrespecting you, because that's what you showed them. This is what you do. Oh yeah, say this about this motherfucker. Or they hear you saying, oh, this motherfucker and da 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 da. Or that's what they say to other kids when they see them, because you're talking about them. And you're talking to another adult about a parent and their kids and shit like that, and your kids overhear that shit, and now they want to go throw that shit in the kid's face.
No, facts. This girl says she texted the phone or something like that.
Yeah. That's Asia. Yeah.
But yeah, though.
We'll reach out. Asia, you'll get a call from me. You want us to call you? You want us to call you? We'll call you. You'll probably get something from my page. I'll send you a message real quick.
Now, my friend, this is one of my good friends. He said, if there wasn't so much government support for women, there would be way more deadbeat women than men. I don't know. I'm not going to disagree or agree, but that's just what? That's a comment. If women didn't have so much government support, then that's basically what he said. If there wasn't so much government support for women, there would be way more deadbeat women than men.
No, I just feel like you'll just see more struggling families. I believe. I wouldn't even say that there will be more deadbeat women, because again, I think it'll shine a light on both ends. I think that's my opinion.
Okay. I don't know if this comment was directed towards me, but it said something like you should have seen some type of sign beforehand. Okay, I always hear people kind of say stuff like that, but when you're young and you're having sex, and like we all been young having sex, not using condoms and not using protection. So like people get pregnant, like things happen, like I met that girl when I was in high school. You know, we start dating, you know, we start doing this, doing that. Within like 2-3 months, she's pregnant. She's keeping it, you know. So I have to get to know her, like, you know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is. And one thing about me, once, like, if I get a woman pregnant and I know she's keeping that child, I'm 100% gonna be there. Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm gonna be there just a little bit. I'm gonna be there as much as I fucking can. So, you know, that's just it. Like, I don't like when people say, "Oh, like you picked them." Okay, you did pick them, but sometimes it could just be like, yeah. Like, there's people that it ain't take 3 months. There's people that met a motherfucker, had sex, got pregnant. Now they just got a whole baby by a motherfucker. Like, you feel me? Like, things just happen in the world as far as like, you know, shit just happened though. But that don't mean that like, but I mean, I don't know. Shit happen when you young. But yeah.
There are still moms using government assistance that still like struggle and still are poor parents. I think again, listen,
on drinking, shaking ass, sitting around grown-ups.
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah. It's sad to say, but this is the type shit that we see in our community. This is the type shit that, like, let's just stay on this topic for 1 second. The type of shit that these kids see, these grown ass women do, these grown ass adults do. And listen, I swear to God, y'all, there's so much shit that I could have said. Like, there's so much shit I've been through with certain females that I don't never speak about and probably would never speak about because I'm over it. But there's certain shit that I've been through that's super tragic. Like, yo, there's women that could love the man more than they kids. I've seen this shit multiple times in life. I done seen women love the baby's dad more than they love the kid, and that shit shows. Like that shit happens. Some women be dickmatized. Dick is powerful, and I'm serious. Facts. And just just having a man that like certain shit with certain men, that shit get addicting, and like you could really fuck a woman's head up. Like there's women who didn't, man, like
I agree with you, Erica.
I don't want to go like that deep, but like there's women who didn't hurt their kids about men.
Yeah.
Like there's women who didn't put men over their kids 100%. And like now that kid is grown and he really don't respect his mom. Fam, I got friends that grew up and they did not have good moms. And like they vent to me about it. Like they didn't have a good mom. Their mom was like, she was chasing a nigga. She was chasing a drug. She was doing this. She was doing that. And they don't really have a good relationship with their mom. And that's what happens whenever a kid be young and like these women don't be really doing what they need to do as a mother. No matter what the father do, you still got to do what you got to do as a mother. If your kid don't got shit, you can't strictly blame the dad. You got to blame yourself too. If your kid don't got shit, you can't just blame the dad. You got to blame you too.
But I will, I think it is both. And Mom, we do see your comments and we see everyone's comments, but sometimes as we're talking, they go past and we can't really get back to, because we'll end up scrolling too far. So we do see them. So the ones that we catch, we can read. So that's me reading your comment. But,
I apologize, y'all. I be in the heat of the moment.
Listen, I don't want y'all to think that this is a thing about because I mean we are talking about women because we're two guys, but and that's, I mean, I'm not really even talking about it because I really don't have this experience. But I do think, like, you know what I mean, for me at least, honestly, like when I see deadbeat dads, I say some shit, because you make fathers have a bad name and good fathers have a bad name. So that's how I feel when I see deadbeat dads. But I also get what HK is saying, because we see some of these women, like, you know what I mean, you can blame, there's only a certain degree to which you could blame the father, because it's still 50%. So if your kid's fucking up, it's 50%. It's both of y'all fault. You get what I'm saying? If the motherfucker's absent and shit like that, period. And that's just, even honestly, because even to your point, because even some kids that do feel, some guys who do feel like they get their kids and shit like that, what are you showing your son when you're out there, when he is with you? If you're in the streets or whatever like that, whatever you're doing, what are you showing your son? Are you showing him how to be a productive husband or boyfriend or whatever like that? Are you showing them, like, you know what I mean, like, hey, you know what? Yeah, this is where dad work. You know what I mean? Show them these places. Like, you know what I mean? That's what we got to do as parents, period, as a whole. Like, you know what I mean? I do think, like, the as guys and as men, we get the shit end of the stick, because again, culturally, that's what just people see, and that's what people are used to. You know what I mean? Men just getting bashed on the internet. They're not used to men standing up and defending themselves and talking about how well of a father that they are, and the things that they've tried, and the things that the roadblocks that they hit. I mean, and it's hard, but, like, you know what I mean? As a man and being a father and wanting to be the best father you can be, you can't stop. You got to continue to fight. You got to continue to persevere, because there's, you know what I mean? Like, BMs ain't the only problem that we have as black men. Like, you know what I mean? You got the system and all that shit. All that shit set up against us, for real. But you do got to keep on fighting. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you will reach that boiling point as a man, even as a mom too. Sometimes you will reach that, but, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes listen, I don't blame you for going to the internet or whatever like that. I feel like women do it all the time. Like, why can't men? Hey, Tiara.
I listen. And this is what this is something that I want to say.
Asia, I did message you on your page, so you got to accept my message. I did message you. It just came from my personal page.
I look. And this is basically about my life. If you watch my live, this is basically about my life. Even though I was, I mean, I'm like naturally funny. So for the people that felt like it was extremely funny, even though I'm being funny, I'm serious. We all know hood niggas like this. They're funny, but they're serious. So I was serious. A lot of people miss my message. Even though y'all might have heard me joking about the blunts, joking about this or saying that, or some people, the whole thing went over their heads. Like, I got criticized and I got like this person called me and made me feel this big about me trying to do something positive and do something nice for my kids. But like I said, this shit is built up from like this is what I've been going through for years. So like sometimes it's like you don't never like you gotta really know the full story. But like I said, some of y'all missed the whole message of the whole laugh. Like if you was listening to if you was listening to the shit I was saying some real ass shit. Like I'm gonna just give y'all one quote that I said. It ain't got nothing to do with no jokes. Whenever your kids or your kid gotta go with their dad or like go to their dad's house for the weekend, whatever, you can't just be like, oh well. And listen, I was just talking about this to one of my friends earlier. Women give their kids too much choices nowadays. Like, I understand y'all real overprotective about y'all kids and shit nowadays. But if a kid, like, if a dad say, all right, I'm trying to get my son for the weekend, my kids for the weekend, my daughter for the weekend, whatever, let that kid go. Like, all right, even if it's every weekend, you know, even if some weekends the kid wants to stay home. Like I said, I understand kids like to be home, you know, whatever. But there are some times that they have to go with their dad or their family. Like, y'all, there's kids that don't get dads. There's kids whose dads is deceased and they wish they had that shit. Like, there's kids, listen, I got friends right now that I talk to upstate that got life in prison. They've been in jail since 2007. They don't know nothing past 2007. Like there are people who, and they have kids too, but there are people that don't got dads. So like, whenever these kids can spend time with these men that actually want to spend time with them, let them. Even if the kid don't want to go. No, hold on, wait. I agree. At a certain age, you can't force them. It's up to the dad to push that shit. It's up to the dad to pull up and go get them. My dad used to pull up and come get me. Hold on, bro. My dad used to pull up and come get me. You got to be the type of dad that just come.
Yeah, you do.
You got to be the type of dad that just come.
I agree with you, but you also got to be understanding on with the kid. Again, sometimes I agree with you to a certain extent about the giving the kids too many choices. But at the same time, you got to understand if that kid is hesitant and not really want to go all the time because they know, even they can probably see for years that you weren't around. If your choice or not, like you get what I'm saying, that maybe even a couple times you do get them, is you got to explain that. But if you don't have that conversation with your child to let them know the situation that's going on, if when they get older and they don't want to be around that much, then they don't want to be around that much. I mean, I'm not saying stop trying, but we do still got to try as parents and stuff like that. I don't think it's because it's not going to go right. Like, you know what I mean? As far as building that relationship with your child. But I do think in the typical teenage shit, because when you become a teenager, you don't want to be around.
Oh yeah, anyway. I mean,
but like, when they get but I just think, like, you know what I mean, sometimes when they get, again, kids sometimes see things as well. You know what I mean? They see things. Like my mom was just on here talking. Oh yeah, she talks stuff on both her baby's dads or whatever like that.
Put this comment up there because I'm going because I gotta respond to that.
Please. But you know what I mean? It's just how it is.
Okay, now let me respond to this comment. This girl said it don't make you wonder why your kids want to go. Now, boom.
Don't want to go.
Don't want to go. Okay, boom. Now, I can't speak for everybody. So I'm just going to speak for me. Now, when a kid is at home, they got their own room, they got their game, they got their this, they got their that. When they come to somebody else's house, you know, it's a little different. Whenever I was a kid, there was places that I didn't want to go. I ain't always like to go to my grandma's. I ain't always like to go to my aunt's house, but I had to fucking go. No matter fucking what, I had to fucking go. But my kids, my son is a game head. Like, he likes to play the game all day, Fortnite. Like he don't like, if he ain't coming over my house to do some fun ass shit, like, he'll rather stay in the crib and play Fortnite. Like, I mean, sometimes I be mad, but you know, I understand, but still. Now, my daughter always want to come. Like, my daughter love, like she love me. She love the fuck out of my family. My daughter always want to come. Like, so my kids do be wanting to come. But to keep it real with you, it be their mom saying little shit and like making little shit. Oh, you don't gotta go. Like, you know, just like making them feel a certain way.
Again, kids hear
like,
shit. They hear
making
the shit.
Making the kids feel a certain way. Some women will like try to like pursue the kid a certain way so they don't gotta go, or like they'll call the dad like, oh, my son don't have to, like, yes, mothers do shit like that. I got friends that go through shit like this, and that's why a nigga like me gotta speak out. I meant to say that earlier. I'm the voice for certain people. I'm the voice. Listen, I get so many grown men and women that y'all will not believe. Boss ass niggas, boss ass women that tell me, bro, I'm glad you spoke on that shit. Cause a lot of people don't.
Yeah, y'all do. I mean, and we do. We do. And I'll say
a lot of people don't.
Like, parents do talk around our kids too much nowadays. But
there are mothers that will try to like persuade their child not to go, or like make a weird ass reason why they can't go. Like y'all won't believe this shit. There are mothers like that,
and then go right on Facebook and say that the fucking baby's dad is a piece of shit or a dead.
But then when you don't do nothing, or like when they feel like you ain't doing enough, that's when you get bashed. That's when you get talked shit on. So like you gotta do what they say. You gotta listen, do all this weird ass shit, and still do shit for the child. Facts.
I think it's important to know you consider their mother's house home, but why isn't your house home?
It is home. It is home. That's just how I'm talking. Get that comment out of here. It is home. That's just how I'm talking. Listen, they got their own rooms at my shit and everything. Like, yeah, like we got rooms. My mom got extra rooms. I got extra rooms. And my other family members' cribs that they be at got extra rooms. Like, yes, like I'm not like, I don't got no regular family. I'm not a regular person. I live in real houses. No offense to people that don't.
Yeah, I mean, I think, but sometimes, and it also depends on why we can say home or why he can say home. It's about who got primary custody. That's home. I mean, your dad's home is home too, and if dad got custody, mom's home is home too. But again, sometimes there are them extra amenities at the main house or the main place where they have it. Some people try to do both and have it mirror.
It's common as facts. Sometimes the kids don't like to make their mom mad, especially when they are with their moms every day. That's facts.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I was the same way. Like y'all, trust me. Like, I was a kid before. I was a mama's boy. Like, I was attached to my mom, like, but I was also attached to my dad. Like, that's just, I don't know. I grew up with a dad.
What was the question
about
people
didn't grow up with a dad?
Put the question back up there. I missed it. We missed it. And it's probably up there in the comments. So if you can, please put your comment back up there. I'll make sure I pay attention for it. I'll look for your name. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the shit that happens again. Like, again, nobody's saying that fucking dads are perfect, because we know there's deadbeat dads out there. Just like we know there's deadbeat moms out there.
Hell
and
yeah.
just like we know there's good moms and there's good dads.
But
like, you know
this
what I
ain't
mean?
about us though.
Yeah.
We always talk about us. We talk about some other shit. I told my daughter, you only hurting yourself trying to please her. Please yourself. No facts. But look though, right?
I think sometimes, right, when we have these messages and conversations around our kids and these type of conversations around our kids, we got to make sure that these kids all fully understand what we're saying. You can't just talk at them or talk to them. You got to talk with them. You got to have conversations with them. Hey, like, you can't just say this one thing, because even if it's skewed in how you're talking, and it's about when you're having that conversation, because if you're having that conversation in the heat of the moment and you have all these emotions behind it and stuff like that, then like a kid's going to, again, go back to that point of not wanting to make mom or dad upset. You get what I'm saying? So it's again, there's a time and a place to have the conversations and really have a conversations, not talk at or not talk to. Yeah, I'm about to put it. I seen it. I was waiting for it. Yeah, but that's what we got to do.
What if the dad is inconsistent? Why let the child go with a wishy-washy dad? Now, let me say this. I completely understand if the child's father is not consistent, then you definitely should not make your child go. That dad has to put in the work.
You don't ever
dad has to put in the work.
But how can we put in
respect?
But how could a dad put in the work if he never have the time to put in the work? You get what I'm saying? If that kid never want to go, you get what I'm saying? How could he put in the work? Again, you still got to be some effort. Like, even okay, you ain't got to spend a night, but maybe spend a couple hours. Again, these are the conversations you need to have with your kids, and that's vice versa for single fathers and single mothers. Again, because fathers have custody as well. but you got to have them conversations and shit like that. You can't just sit there and say, oh yeah, no. Again, like that dad should be trying to do their thing to make sure, but and like another comment said, them kids are going to become older and then start to think and as their brain is developing and stuff like that. And honestly, the dad's feelings might end up getting hurt, or mom's feelings might end up getting hurt, because then the kids are going to start to speak their truth and say how they feel about certain stuff. Like, you know what I mean? And that's just how it is. It's going to come down to that. But even if a dad is being a wishy-washy dad, that motherfucker's just a wishy-washy dad. But you don't ever, for me, if it was me, if I was a mom, I wouldn't ever want the dad to have the power to say, oh yeah, you stopped my kid from coming to see me. Nah, motherfucker, this is just you wishy-washy. Yup, anytime you have a message that you say when you want to get them, or you coming to pick them up, or you whatever like that, communicate it. Because again, because ain't nobody gonna have no ammo to use against you. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. That's my opinion on it. But again, I'm not really in them situations. I don't really have to deal with that, but I get it.
HK said, if the dad wants the kids, make them go. And I feel like if the child don't want to go, don't want to go, let them go.
Don't make them or whatever.
Wait though. I'm not saying make them, but what I'm saying is, y'all, and y'all could believe me or not, I don't care. It's not going to make or break me. The people that really know me, and like, I'm like people know me. Like, I'm not like, people know me. I'm a fucking father, like a real father. Like, my kids are my best friends, like, believe it or not. So a dad like me should never have a problem getting his kids when I want my kids. Like, there's certain situations when I want my kids because I earned that right. You got to be the type of nigga that earned that right. And then you can talk like me and talk like him. And then you could be the type of dad that say, okay, I want my kids, so I want my kids. And like, okay, if you plan a trip or some shit, right? Say you plan a trip or some shit, and like, you got it planned, you pay for the shit, and like, you just want the kids to come and have fun. That's all. I just want y'all to come and have fun, blah, blah, blah. Boom. And then the time comes for them to come and they be like, oh, well, I want to sit in the house and play the game. No, you ain't sitting in the house and playing a fucking game. You going to come with me to this trip and come spend time with your family, with you, You feel me? So it's the type of dad that you are. And like, some dads is just strong dads. Like, it's like, and like, I gotta just say this, like, I be trying not to even use too much profanity on here. That's how like professional I be trying to be. But why the fuck is y'all be wanting niggas to be pussies? Men ain't supposed to be pussies. My dad wasn't no pussy. My granddad wasn't no pussy. My brother wasn't no pussy. My uncles was hard as fuck. I did not grow up with no pussy ass men. They did what the fuck they want. Like, I don't know what type of men y'all grew up with. I didn't grow up with no pussy ass men.
What's a pussy though? What's a pussy? I feel like you gotta define pussy though.
A pussy ass man is a man that just like if you just,
I might fall in that category as a pussy.
If you just no, but you're not in like you.
Yeah,
like,
but again, but see, that's what I'm saying. But when you're saying, but when you're saying stuff like that, you're saying either how young men are growing up, they either gotta be like in the streets and shit like that.
No,
because you're saying, hold on, listen, no, here, hold on,
about
no,
but
that's what you said when you talk about hard ass. Like, again, what makes? Well, let me stop. Tell me what makes pussy ass dude.
Wait though.
What makes a pussy ass dude?
A pussy ass man.
Yeah.
If you don't take care of your family, you're a pussy ass man to me.
All right.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
I get that.
Listen, whenever I say shit like that, I don't mean tough shit. I don't mean street shit.
Yeah.
Fuck all that shit. I'm talking about if a nigga have a family and he don't attempt to take care of his family, you don't got to be the richest nigga. I know niggas that don't really got a lot of money. I know niggas that don't really, hold on. I know niggas that don't really got a lot of money, but they're still good fucking dads.
Nah, real.
Period.
It ain't about money.
A pussy ass man is a nigga that don't stand up for his kids. You got to stand up for your kids sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be the one to stand up and take charge. Yeah. Sometimes it got to be you. It can't always be their moms. Sometimes you got to stand up and like, it's like, bro, it's.
No, I feel you.
Like,
I mean, I get it. That's why I wanted you to explain it. That's why I wanted you to elaborate.
It's not just about a family. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas don't got families. Some niggas don't got kids. Some niggas is just real niggas out here getting money. They solid. They not on no snake shit, no lame shit, no weird shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's a real nigga too. But as far as like what I was talking about was a pussy ass man as far as like you're just letting your baby's mom run over you, like you're not even trying, like you're just doing this and doing that. No, that's lame shit to me, nigga. If you want your child, nigga, make that effort to get your child. Make that effort to do what you got to do to get your child.
No,
but don't just, you know, like I said, people be going through shit, you know. But
so to this comment that's post, why do dads have some of their kids every day? But it seems sometime with yours. I mean, I think that's a conversation is when you're co-parenting and stuff like that. You got to have a conversation and honestly, and just have a real conversation without it getting too heated and MFing, because sometimes guys are like, you know, I don't want to want to deal with that. I'm not saying it's right, but sometimes that's what we do. But I feel like if you are in that situation, I feel like you got to have a conversation with that father, or like, you know what I mean, and see why you're. I mean, honestly, ask them why aren't my kids with you as much as you have your other kids, and see what it is. You can't, again, because sometimes it seems like when men try to get their kids and a guy got a new, because it seems like women are always allowed a new boyfriend or allowed to have a new dude, but a guy cannot have a girlfriend or get a new girlfriend or whatever like that. And it's like, oh no, my kids can't be around that bitch. Like, you know what I mean? All that shit comes into play. So again, like, what are we doing? Are you playing a part in that reasoning? Why? I mean, maybe you're not like that way now, but you were like pretty toxic in the past, like, you know what I mean? But I suggest you have them conversations with your significant other or your parent.
Let me talk about this, because trust me, when you got multiple baby moms, you go through this shit. All men go through this shit. When you live with your kids, when you live with that one BM, of course you're going to see that kid more. But don't play favoritism, and
real shit.
Don't play favoritism and be there as much as you could for them other kids too. Now, I'm not going to go too deep in this topic because I talk about this type shit on the regular. I talk about this type shit on the regular, and like I go crazy about this because there are a lot of men who only take care of the kids of the wimp baby's mom that they're fucking. If they're not fucking you, they ain't taking care of them kids. There's a lot of niggas like that. There's a lot of niggas like that, and that's not cool. I'm not one of them niggas. I take care of. Listen, if I buy one pair of shoes, I got 3 kids, y'all. If I buy one a pair of shoes, I buy them all. Like I don't do none of that. But it's all about location. Some baby moms could live far as fuck. It's like
I do play a part.
There's all type of shit that could go wrong to where your child doesn't see this dad as much as the other child. It don't always, like, sometimes the men don't be trying to take care of all their kids, but sometimes there's other reasons. And like, that don't mean they don't love their kids or want to see them. Sometimes there's different reasons. Listen,
sometimes babies moms be horrible. Sometimes guys don't want to argue, but I don't feel like that's an excuse. Like, you know what I mean? You got to do that about your kids. But I do think as parents, like, you know what I mean? I also, you know, honestly, what I think, my opinion, I feel like some women allow their baby's dads to be fucking deadbeats. No, fuck that. Fuck filing full custody. Man, put that shit in a fucking custody agreement to where this motherfucker get your kids or his kids fucking every other weekend or every weekend and spring break and fucking 4 weeks out of the summer. Put that shit in get that shit in the court order, just like y'all fucking file for full custody. Again, like, if you down there, you filing for full custody and all that other shit. Again, I still think any dude who just don't try to fight, or even if you got full custody, still try to ask like about getting their kids, I feel like that's some weak nigga shit. But nah, you just don't do that. Nah, again, you gotta force men to step up and be like, not really force them, but like, nah, give them, like, again, like, just say, look, I made sure you got custody, like, right, so like, you know what I mean, you had weekends and shit like that, so that way it's in writing and shit like that. You fuck up, like, you know what I mean, like, and I feel like, I mean, for the single fathers, you could do the same thing, like,
look,
you can't stop a nigga. You can't stop nobody from being a deadbeat. Again, like, you just don't want to be the reason why. Like, if the shit finally clicked for them, and then you stop them from like, oh yeah, nah, you can't get them. You ain't been there, so why you want to start being there now? Type of shit. You get what I'm saying?
But, and this is something that I said years ago. Well, like I heard this years ago. Because certain men be having a lot of baby moms, and it's very difficult to be a good dad. It's very difficult to be a good dad when you have a lot of baby moms. Now, some men that have a lot of baby moms and don't do for these kids, you're a bad dad just for doing that. Just for getting all these women pregnant and not doing for them. You're a bad dad. Even though, listen, trust me, y'all, I try my hardest not to judge people when it comes to parenting, because listen, I done went through so much shit. Like, I know how much a woman could do to a man to fuck him up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very hard to be a dad to kids whenever there's multiple mothers. Trust me, that shit's hard.
Yeah, but I feel like that's your responsibility, though. At the end of the day, you did that.
It is your responsibility, but it's hard and it's going to get messy. And some of these women are not going to be happy. Some of these kids are not going to be happy, and that's just what it is. But that's the decision that you make. You chose to deal with that man, knowing he had this many kids, knowing he was this way. There be women that these men can have money, all type of shit. They're still going to choose these type of men because of who they are.
Yeah, but hold on. With this comment, like, I don't think, like, Nina, I don't think you. I mean, not saying you got to. It says, I think I'm guilty of your comment because I won't call to bother my kid's father. So yes, I'm guilty of that. I'm not saying. I'm not saying
honesty. I'm like that. This is nothing but the truth.
I'm not saying, again, Nina, I don't want this to get misconstrued for bagging a motherfucker. Don't bag a motherfucker to do what they're supposed to be doing. You can't bag a motherfucker. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? If you really care that much and you want your child to have that relationship, again, I'm not saying reach out all the time, but I mean, take the initiative a couple of times. Like, you know what? Hey, you know what? I tried 3 times. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like, I'm not going to keep calling because now at this point it seems like I'm begging, and I'm not begging. At the end of the day, your child's going to end up knowing the truth and going to know what type of person their father is or mother is. Like at the end of the day.
That's funny. She said, I like that comment right there. She said, it's not only the man's fault. Nigga got 4 baby moms. Now you number 5. And mad because he barely see yours. Now that's facts. You got to know who you're opening your legs to. You got to know what type of man you're opening your legs to. So sometimes it is about who you choose. That's facts. But women be very vulnerable. And whenever a man showing them a little bit of love, a little bit of attention, and some good dick, I'm trying to explain to y'all, women will overlook a lot of shit. Listen, I know.
Accountability, yeah.
I know a lot of good ass women dating piece of shit ass men. I swear to God, I do. Trust me. Why do these piece of shit ass men have these good ass women? Because they are power driving the fuck out of some pussy. There are I'm sorry to throw sex in there, but sex is powerful. Sometimes you could just be fucked up off of sex. This man's nothing in you. He got all these kids and all this bullshit that come with him, but y'all just having so much good sex, you're just blinded by that shit. And pregnancy happens during good sex.
Yeah. No, I mean,
could you read that?
It says, okay, so say you do try and they agree, and when the time comes to pick them up, they play. At what point do you give up? I mean, there is a point where you give up. There is a point to where I would say always keep that door open for the whatever parent, like I said, if it's mom or dad, to have the relationship with that child. But again, you tried numerous of times to reach out and try to get them to be active in their child's life. At that point, you do stop. But if the call, I wouldn't say block their number or whatever like that. But if the time comes and they're ready, they end up getting hit with a dose of reality and they want to step up and play and do their part, then do that. I mean, allow them to do that. I should say.
Okay. I have a question for all my viewers. One question, we ain't even gotta elaborate on it long. And Token, me and you could elaborate on it. If a man dates a woman who has 5 kids, 4 or 5 different baby moms,
baby's dads.
Baby's dads, and he has a child by her, is he wrong?
I don't think he's wrong, but I think he's.
I mean, like, not wrong,
situation.
but some people will look at that like that's foolish. Like, damn, like you just stepping into all this shit. And
I mean, that's what they feel about women, though. That's what they feel about women with what they know about guys. I don't think they're foolish. Again, you got to know what you're getting yourself into when you go get in there. You know when you want to, because most time dudes go travel to the girl's house to get some pussy or to get some play or whatever like that. And I'm pretty sure if y'all talking that long and shit like that, you didn't see that she had 4 kids running in there before the one you had. You get what I'm saying? But also that's how you can gauge to see how she is as a parent. Like, you know what I mean? How is she with her other babies, father and shit like that.
They talk about, I mean, why would you put yourself in that situation? Hold on. Listen, let me ask the question again. If a man date a woman with 5, 6 kids, multiple dads, and he goes and be with her and have a kid by her and stay with her, is he foolish or not? Is he foolish for doing that or not?
Wow, double fucking standards. I don't think, again, I say you hold men and women to the same standard. I feel like just like y'all are saying what women need to do, I feel like men need to do the same thing. Again, you see that as a woman, you see a man got X amount of kids. Do he have a relationship with all of his kids? Even do, like, you know what I mean, is him and his BM on good terms and shit like that? Again, you look at that shit. And for a guy, you should do the same thing. Do she have a relationship with her other baby's dads? Like, as far as like, do they call and like try to get their kids? Do they communicate well about their kids? Are they co-parenting? You should want to see that before you even step in and determine if you want to have a fucking kid with this fucking person. Get to know who you're fucking around with. If it's a one night stand, it's a one night stand. But if y'all got 6, 7 months in or 2 years in or whatever, I didn't even know he was going to be like that. Nah, motherfucker, you knew that he or she had X amount of kids. You seen that these other motherfuckers wasn't around. Again, why didn't you have these conversations? Again, I think communication is key. You got to have these conversations on some real shit.
If the baby's under 5, run. I swear to God, I'm sorry. If a woman,
don't say y'all.
If a woman got a bunch of younger kids and you ain't got no kids, I'm talking like motherfucking 7 and under, motherfucker, run.
Why? Because
them kids is gonna whoop your fucking ass.
Nah.
Little kids like that whoop your fucking ass.
Nah, you're wild, bro.
Little kids like that be whooping your ass, biting you, hating on you. You can't get no coochie, nothing. Trust me. Y'all gotta have sex at 4:45 a.m. and hope one of them babies sleep.
Stop it.
Y'all gotta have sex at 4:48 a.m. and hope one of them babies asleep.
Stop it, man.
Listen, women that got 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 1-year-olds, goddamn 6-year-olds, and and listen, the 4-year-old's the leader. The 4-year-old is always the leader. Like it's always like the 5 or 6-year-old that lead every motherfucking body.
No, yo, man. Yo, y'all are wild.
Hold on,
man.
Let's get to some of these comments, man. Like, what is they talking about, man? There's men who will stay with a chick and her kids, take care of them, and don't care about their own. That's facts.
Homies.
That's facts.
And them more lame
I
ass
don't like
motherfuckers.
niggas like that.
Lame.
We just talked about that. I swear to God, we just talked about that.
No,
I don't like niggas like that. I don't like niggas like that. I'm just gonna keep it.
Not saying you can't do for your little stepkids, but you should most definitely be doing for yours.
Do as much as for the stepkids as you do yours. My man Vaughn Basket said, if you want to get some pussy, slip them kids a melatonin gummy. That will knock them kids right out.
Some of them kids don't work. That shit don't work for them.
Listen, the real bad kids, them gummies don't work. Like if your kid's super bad, you gonna eat that shit like a Skittle.
Yo, let's wrap this up, man.
Let's wrap this up,
man.
Listen, y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
We gonna get. Hey, listen. I got a couple little. We gonna end it on some like funny shit, some calm shit. You know, we was real serious throughout the show.
I'm a great stepmom.
Shout out to the stepmom suit. Y'all always talking stepdad shit, but once we get a stepmom, y'all mad than a motherfucker. Shout out to the stepmom. But listen.
No, that's facts though. That's why I said
you know
that.
What I'm saying? Shout out to the
stepmom.
Yeah. But yeah, listen though. We gonna play. I'm gonna play a little game with my man Token, okay? In this game, I'm gonna play a little game with
All right,
with
let's
my
go.
man Token to wrap it up. Okay, and this game is called Which One Will You Smash? And you have to pick one,
All
no
right.
matter what. The first two: Whoopi Goldberg or Norman Freeman.
Whoopi Goldberg or Norman Freeman?
Whoopi Goldberg or Norman Freeman.
I mean,
Oh, no. Or yes, Norman Freeman.
Norman Freeman. No, I fuck with Norman. Norman's my guy.
I fuck with Norman
I
too.
hope that's his
I fuck with
pronoun. I
Norman
hope
too.
that's his
He cool.
pronoun.
He
But
cool.
I most
Smash.
definitely
Which one would you smash if you had no fucking choice?
Whoopi
Goldberg
Whoopi.
or Norman Freeman?
Whoopi.
You're sick.
Whoopi.
You're sick.
I gotta go with Whoopi. I gotta go with Whoopi. Guys. I gotta go with Whoopi.
Whoopi.
Yeah, homies.
Oh,
I like OPP, old people pussy.
oh,
I mean,
shit.
I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem. I'm gonna have to take that.
I'm killing myself. I'm just, it's
I would-
over. I'm jumping off a fucking bridge. I'm not doing neither.
No, you gotta pick one though. Like you just told me, I ain't got a choice. I went with Whoopi.
This
And
is
like
my
I said,
game against you.
I know. So
You
go ahead.
gotta
Go,
pick
I know.
Okay,
I did.
hold on.
I did.
Let's
I
go
had
to
to
the
pick
next
one.
one. Let's go to the next one. Martha Stewart or Betty White? Martha Stewart or Betty White?
Real shit. I don't fuck with Martha Stewart because that whole N-word debacle and shit like that.
Oh, I didn't know she did that.
But Betty White though,
Hold on, Martha Stewart or Betty White? Which one would you smash?
hold
You
on.
don't have no choice.
I know. I'm thinking. I mean,
You got a certain amount of seconds too.
no, I feel like I gotta go with shit.
Whoopi, hold on. Martha Stewart or Betty White?
I gotta go. I'm gonna have to go with Martha, only because I feel like Betty White, like old people spit is sticky.
You're sick.
Like you know what I mean? You gotta
You're
kiss. You be kissing.
You're
Yo,
sick.
I gotta go
You're
with Martha.
sick.
I gotta go.
Listen, hold on. No, this is Betty if she was alive and she was like Golden Girl
Nah.
days. If this is
Hold on, Golden Girl days? Hold
Golden
on.
Girl Betty,
You ain't
Golden Girl
You ain't
Betty,
put them prefaces on there.
Golden Girl,
You ain't put
Golden
them.
Girl Betty.
All right, I might.
I'ma tear
No.
Betty the fuck.
I might have.
up.
All right, I'll go with Golden Girl Betty then.
Go. No, hell no.
No, you
going
gave-
with Martha.
You
going with
said
Martha.
you said I'm thinking of the old before she passed away.
Okay. Last one, y'all. Last one. Rosa Parks or Harriet Tubman?
Rosa Parks or Harriet Tubman?
Rosa Parks or Harriet? Which one would you? You ain't got no choice but to smash Rosa Parks or Harriet Tubman in their prime. I'm talking Harriet when she was freeing niggas.
Nah.
Rosa when she was sitting her ass
honestly,
down.
and this
Harriet in
this
her
is-
prime.
this is-
Rosa in her prime.
listen.
Which one you hitting?
I'm most definitely going with Harriet because I feel like
My kids.
Harriet's thick,
First one I
cuz.
agree.
She
First one I
she-
agree.
she
That's
thick,
the
cuz.
first one
She
I agree.
thick. Harriet's thick.
Oh,
Harriet's thick, and Harriet been wearing head scarves and shit. She set the trend for the women. So if you like it on your girl, you can like it on Harriet.
listen,
I'm telling you,
listen.
yo,
Y'all judging Harriet bad all
Nah.
that. Listen,
Harriet's
Harriet's a
thick.
fucking gangster.
She's thick.
Listen, Listen, I love Rosa, but so many people got arrested for that same crime. She
No, it's
knew-
not about the
she knew
crime.
Martin
I'm just
Luther
going.
King and
I'm
all
just
that
going.
shit.
I'm just going back.
Rosa ain't really like Harriet. Bro, Harriet got the fuck down, and that pussy was good.
How you-
Harriet was a fuck. Harriet got
Alright.
down, and that pussy was
Yo,
good.
I got a question for the viewers.
When Harriet gave
when
that
you
shit
get
up,
done.
that pussy was good. I'm
Let's take
choosing
me out.
Harriet.
Man, nah, fuck that. I feel like Harriet was thick, huh? I got a question
Me
for the
too.
viewers, for the ladies. This is for the ladies. Would you eat pussy or let your mom die?
Damn. Oh nah. Of course they're gonna eat some fucking coochie, man.
You think?
Hell yeah,
You
man.
think?
Listen, bro. These females, they just
And for the
that
guys,
was a
for the
goofy
for the
one.
for
No,
the
you better
guys,
not say that
for
word
the
and
guys,
TikTok shit.
yeah.
You
For the
better not
guys,
go there.
would you?
Oh,
And you gotta
my
answer this.
God.
You gotta answer
Oh,
this.
you gonna make me
You
answer
gotta
it.
answer this too.
You gonna make me answer
Would
it,
you suck?
fucking-
Would
I
you?
fucking hate you.
Would you suck dick or let your mom die? Suck a dick or let your mom die?
I fucking hate you. You fucking.
Eat pussy.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
Eat pussy.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
I'm gonna eat.
Harriet got
I
some
love you,
stress to
Ray.
relief. Facts.
No, don't just switch the subject. We on something totally different now. A lot of women are saying eat that pussy. I'm gonna eat.
Hold on, what's the question? What's the question?
She
You
said
just asked me?
shit. I'm adopted, mom. Bye. Yo,
Hold on. Wait. What's the question that you asked me?
For the ladies.
Because I don't even play this type of shit. What's the question that you asked me?
This nigga fine.
Wait though. What's the question that you asked me? Because I don't even like this question.
Would you suck a dick or let your mom die?
Rest in peace, mom. I love you, mom. I love you, mom. Rest in fucking peace. Oh, I love you, mom. Fuck.
I don't know if my mom's still in here, but homie, she
I
dead.
love you, mom.
She
Fuck.
dead. She dead to the motherfucker.
Fuck, I love you, mom.
She dead to the motherfucker.
I love you, mom. Damn, man.
Vaughn said, call him the
I fucking love
gobbler.
you, mom. That question wasn't shit. Damn, I love you, mom.
My mom dead to the motherfucker.
Man,
homie.
listen.
Homie,
I love
she
you, mom.
dead.
I love you so much. I'm gonna pay for everything. I'm gonna take care of the whole family.
No, I ain't saying all that neither, motherfucker. You just did. Hopefully, you got life insurance, guys. You just did.
Hey, listen, man. We love y'all, man. That was a good show. We fuck with y'all, man. Hey, listen, we coming strong this year. You know what I'm saying? And this was a good topic, man. I appreciate y'all, man. That shit was funny as hell, man. That shit was deep. It was funny.
It was.
It was lovely. You know what I'm saying?
Finally got back to me towards the end of the show. I didn't see it.
Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us. Y'all could be doing anything else, but y'all here rocking with us, and we fuck with y'all for that. And I just want to let that be known.
Yo, like you said, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in, conversing with us again, talking. This shit was some heavy shit. We got a lot of opinions, honestly, and that's some real shit. We talk about real shit. We appreciate y'all commenting. Yo, want some real stuff? If you got a business, a brand, you want us to promote it on our show, reach out to us. Let us know. You want to come sit here with us one day and come be right here, be a guest on the show? Hit us up. Let us know, man. We let motherfuckers come on the show. Want some real shit?
We do promo. If you got any type of business you want us to promote during this show, inbox us, inbox me, inbox Token. Hit us up.
Wrong show.
If you got any type of businesses, if you're a rapper and you want your song played, anything that you got going on, hit me up. Let me know. We'll promote your business, whatever. Happy birthday to my niece Kendall too. It's my niece's birthday. Happy birthday to my baby.
Nothing But the Truth podcast, man. Like you said, 2022 is our year, yo. We coming strong this year. Real rap.
Thank you, cousin. Great show. Facts.
Anything y'all want, yo, y'all got topic ideas or something come across your mind, yo, inbox us. We'll talk about it on the show. Honestly, and if you want to stay anonymous, if it's some shit that you're going through, you want to stay anonymous, just let us know. Yo, please keep me anonymous. We won't say who you are. We'll talk about it. Because again, like, you know what I mean? We here. Like, it's Nothing But the Truth podcast. I'm Token. Got my man HK, Mr. Hugh Kefner. Yeah. Y'all don't know him, baby. Y'all don't know him. You don't know him.
We don't smoke those, baby.
Yo, smoke backwoods. Yo, also shout out that nigga Tone, man. Shout out to Tone, man. Yo,
I'm done with that. We love y'all.
Yo, you need to take a recall. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next time.